when you're thrown to the side so often, you get used to living in the shadows. This was something I knew well, seeing as I was always the last choice. No matter the situation, it constantly felt as though I was never important to anybody. Not even my own parents could ever prove they cared about me, leaving me to grow into a reclusive man. But being on your own isn't always so awful. I learned to watch, to take a peek into the lives of those around me, and I went unnoticed. Even if my life was uneventful, the lives of everybody else always seemed to have something going on. This led me down a path not even I expected to take. Sleepless nights just typing away on my computer. It started off simple, just finding exploits on the internet or brute forcing my way into things. But as time went by, my skills grew, and before I knew it, I was deep in some serious stuff. But the most interesting thing to me was the growing agency that seemed to report about the strings of disappearances that had plagued the entire world for God knows how long. I was only curious about the things they reported. It was all so new to me, and it was as if I knew a secret almost nobody else did. But as the agency grew, so did their security systems, and it became harder to keep up. That didn't stop me though. It only inspired me to work harder, and I was done trying to please others. I moved out of my parents' house and got my own place. A dingy little basement for a great price. I also quit my part-time job. I was completely dedicated to solving the mystery on my own, and the agency would help me even if they didn't know it yet. Using all their findings, I went out to investigate on my own. Between all the police reports I read and the things I saw, I was absolutely and completely enthralled with this mystery. But one night changed everything. It was the night I went from a hobby to a game. Stop. It was a simple message hidden amongst all the files I had taken. But I knew it was for me. It was fun to know they'd finally take notice of me, so I decided to send a little message on my own back. No. So the game had begun. I slowly started to care less and less about the mysterious disappearances and more about the game I was playing. After all these years, someone had finally taken notice of me, and I wasn't about to let that go away so easily. My message got no response, so I had to dig deeper. Deeper and deeper, until I realized the only way to gather their attention would be to do something big. To be fair, I never meant for things to go the way they did. It was supposed to be a controlled explosion, just enough for them to take notice of me again. But instead, I did something much worse. Far too big to comprehend. Hundreds of people died. But I didn't feel remorse. I felt excited. Because now, everybody was noticing me. Everybody.